What up, Dokkanners? We received a data download last night. You heard me right. A data download worth 1 megabyte. But with that 1 megabyte, we actually got some pretty telling info about what is coming up on the remainder of this current celebration and what's coming up next. So let's take a look. Big shout out to Rick for the info here. We are getting stage 17 of the Infinite Dragon Ball history. For those of you who don't know, tonight will be the night that we get the remaining content for part 2. And the Infinite Dragon Ball history one was kind of a point of contention for some people, myself included, because we don't have one of the 2 category missions that is available to do this. So I thought, okay, if Entrusted Will is not available, then how can we possibly do this? Which I thought meant we were going to be getting Stage 18. Stage 18 gives us World Tournament, gives us Earthlings, but this just simply doesn't make sense. The context, the theme, it doesn't fit the context of what we're doing, especially if you look at the units here. That just doesn't match. Stage 17 matches a little bit more because we've got Trunks, we've got Future Gohan, and we've got a category that's relevant. So what they're actually going to be doing is they're going to be adding the Stage 17, but without the Entrusted Will mission. So that doesn't mean that they're removing it, like we're never going to see it. It just means that they haven't added it yet. So that what's going to happen is basically for the remainder of this current celebration, it is the 21st as of me posting this video. In 7 days, this celebration is going to end, right? This is the final date. The 28th is the final date of the Chaotic Future World campaign. After this is over, we'll be jumping into the next Dokkan Festival celebration. So after 1 week, we will then start the Trunks Dokkan Festival celebration, at which point, when this banner releases, that will be when the Entrusted Will category is available, which means that will be when you can actually complete this mission. There is no way that they're going to be releasing 17 without fully giving us all of the missions and then jumping to 18. Because first of all, I don't even think it's going to happen that way. They wouldn't drop a massive dual Dokkan Fest for Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku 1 week after the previous Infinite Dragon Ball history releases. That just is very uncharacteristic of them. Then again, all of this is, so what do I know? So that's why I am thinking, and I'm pretty much confirming at this point, Trunks is the next one. That's not much of a surprise to anybody. Now with that said, let's just round out the rest of this little batch of part 2 that is remaining. Chain Battle and the Xtreme Z Battle. We'll start with the Xtreme Z Battle. This has the remaining Dragon Ball Fusions units. These units are actually very good in their own respective rights, some more than others. I have yet to really determine which one I feel, in my opinion, is the best. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Take some time to look through what they do, and let me know in the comments which one you like the most. But with these 5 EZAs, you're going to be getting 30 more stones and change. I think 35. Yeah, 35 stones, because each one has their own level 7 stone reward. And also, you're going to be getting a ton of Zenny for this, because don't forget, this is going to be in the middle of the Zenny Galore campaign. So for each of these units and their awakenings, they're all going to be paid for courtesy of this Zenny Galore campaign. And then on top of that, you're going to be getting even more Zenny. So this is definitely a win-win on all fronts. Definitely do this event, get all the medals, and then awaken these units, because at their final forms, they are all very good. The only drawback that I would say for this whole thing is the fact that you're going to have to farm out a ton of this Matamo Ring medal. This is the only annoying part for this whole thing, because you have to farm out 20 medals for each of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 summonables, which means 100 medals at the very least. And then if you happen to have SA3, SA4 dupes of these guys, because they've been around for ages. I have a couple of these guys who can actually provide some free-to-play SA boosts. So that means I'm going to have to farm out another 20 medals for each of those as well. Plus, these 3 units are required for the Xtreme Z Battle. Or not the Xtreme Z Battle, but the Xtreme Z area, because we're going to be getting the Xtreme Z area for these guys. That will also require their awakenings, which means 20 more medals, give or take. So you're going to be having your work cut out for you when it comes to all of this. But good thing you've got auto mode. Just keep in mind, with auto mode, it's useful, but you have to actually go manual on this. And I actually feel like this is an L for anyone doing this stage, because there's a fork in the road. If you look here, this is Z hard on stage 2. There's actually going to be a fork in the road where if you go left, you can have a chance at picking up the Tiencha. If you go right, you will pick up the Matamo Ring medal when you fight Tekka and Piki, right? So you got to be careful. Don't auto it, because I don't know how auto works with this stage. I think it's just random. One run could be left side, one run could be right side. You have to just kind of eyeball it, or just go manual just to ensure that it doesn't happen. It's very annoying. I'm still working on it myself, because now that I've been spoiled with auto mode, I don't actually enjoy doing any sort of grinding on any of these stages manually. It's just, it angers me. So that is going to be very annoying. But let's take a look at these units once again with their EZAs. They are all very good. Leader skill, not so much. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn, causes Supreme, sacrifices 10% health, but he attacks everybody. He can also have a 300% attack boost when HP is 50% or less once only. Medium chance to perform a critical hit as well, so full additional is going to probably be good. Maybe put some dodge in there. Then we've got the Kuliza, probably my favorite. I don't know if this is the best one, but I really like this guy because he greatly raises attack permanently, raises defense permanently. He has a high chance of launching an additional super attack. Then he gains a chance to perform critical hit up to 30% with each attack performed, which means he already has a built-in critical hit as well. So you could put all of your resources into dodge, quite honestly. So that way early on, he's well protected and he doesn't get you killed on an early run of the Legendary Goku event or Vegeta event. Plus, he supports Wicked Bloodline and Extreme Fusion units by 30%, which, by the way, there are now several fusion units that are extreme that hold a place in the team. So before, there was never an option, right? Because these guys at their TWR levels or SSR levels were complete jokes. And with all of these new, just absolutely destructive, you know, Gogetas and Gotenks units, you would never want to run these guys. And you probably still don't if you have these guys, but still, they now hold a place in the fusion category with their new abilities. So definitely take some time to see what they can do and determine which one you like the most. Celza's great. Celza can keep your HP regulated with a Xtreme Z Awakening heal here, additional 10% when HP is 50% or less. So you can actually heal 20% every single turn, depending on your health level. 10% at the start of the turn, and an extra 10%. This guy also has the Big Bad Boss's Link. Temporarily raises attack and defense for one turn. He can do some good damage. Janembu, I feel like, is my other favorite unit because he can do something very rare. I don't think another unit has this ability. After you dodge an attack, you gain guard for the rest of the turn. So actually, you know what? I feel like this might be the best one. This could be your MVP on any Fusion Super Battle Road event. Or maybe even Transformation Boost. Or Majin Power. This guy is actually going to be really solid. He can raise defense infinitely. He recovers 13% health. He can nerf the enemy's attack by a third and guard all attacks within the same turn after dodging just once. So if you want to just rely on the medium chance to take care of it for you, that probably works. But if you want to ensure, or at least to give yourself a higher chance to dodge and get that guaranteed guard, you might want to just put all of your eggs into the additional or the dodge basket. Maybe. We've also got Weirus, who not only changes one key sphere, but two to physical, one of the rare abilities in the entire game, which makes his passive very achievable. With each milestone, 3 orbs picked up, he gains attack and defense plus 30. With 5 orbs, he gains a high chance to dodge. With 7 orbs, he gains even more stats. This guy's actually decent now, and he will actually find yourself using the 7 or more key sphere ability more often than you think, because he's changing 2 orbs into physical, not just 1, and he temporarily raises his attacks. So yeah, he's pretty good, and that's pretty much it. So a lot of stuff to be working on for this last batch of the part 2. And it's going to be fun. Just keep in mind that for the Infinite Dragon Ball history, don't be shocked, don't be upset for the lack of entrusted will. I promise you it will show up, and it will be happening in a week when Dokkan Festival Trunks arrives next. Yay! Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, which of the 5 fusion units do you like the most post-EZA, and which one do you like the least? And are you going to be trying at all on Chain Battle? I know that's kind of a joke question, but you know, some of you might be good at it now. So let me know what you guys think about the Chain Battle roster in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.